It didn't have voice acted.
Anyway, back with Super Smash Bros. Melee!
When did you first play the game?
Okay, well, you were there when I first actually played it. I actually ordered it on Amazon. I actually have that copy, and it came in like new condition, and everything was in it. Every single thing was in it. Unfortunately, my version doesn't have Daisy's third eye, but oh well. And I played it quite a bit. One thing I do remember doing is I copied your data on your memory card because I didn't feel like going to a 15-minute melee just so I could get one fucking stage.
Gee, I'm sorry. Some people had to do it the hard way. Some people...
Well, guess what? I don't do things the hard way. I do things the easy way. So...
What a good motto.
Yep. Even the hero knows when to cower in fear. You just totally made that up, didn't you? It was something like that, Kid Edris. When did you first play Melee?
I don't remember which year, but it was in elementary school.
Fascinating.
Probably somewhere in 5th grade or maybe.
Alright. What happened when you bought Melee?
I played it. I played the crap out of it.
I played it. No shit. No shit. What happened after you played what happened after you bought Sonic Lost World? I played it.
I beat it.
More.
It was the best game ever.
So, it kind of reminds me of
Cody loved the part, especially when you had to go after those precious red rings. Such a great moment.
It's not as bad as other people are saying it is.
Now that you actually master the parkour.
I haven't mastered it.
Yeah,
I'm good at it now. But anyway, I talked about that in my Sonic Lost World impression. Sonic Retrospective will come later, where we have to go through over 200 games.
Oh, Sonic Adventure?
Yeah, no, the Sonic Retrospective will come later, when we have to do like over 100 games.
Sonic 3 Knuckles is the best one.
Whatever, you're still wrong, but whatever. Anyway.
It's not what they say.
Well,
fans say that 3 Knuckles is the best, a lot of them.
That's what she said.
No, it's not what she said.
She doesn't say much anymore.
She doesn't play video games.
Anyway, Super Smash Bros. Melee, what do you think of it?
The best of the series up until probably the Wii U one.
More detail.
The event mode was pretty good. The gameplay was solid. It was fast. It was frantic, and I wish I got to play.
I'm not used to this shit.
I didn't really get to play though, like with a bunch of people though. So my primary gameplay was really the single player stuff, but it kept me satisfied because of all the events and the
adventure mode.
Yeah, adventure mode, but it's pretty short, the adventure mode.
Well, it's better than Subspace.
Spartan Smash was also much better than it became in Brawl. Never forget. And then they made into Angry Birds clone.
Yeah. Melee, definitely. I actually played tons of the single player in Melee, including the event mode, adventure mode, all-star mode, classic mode, pretty much every mode I played at this point. And, I've mostly played the single player as well. I haven't played Melee much in terms of multiplayer. I mean, I have played with people before, just not many.
Because it's old news.
Well, yes, it is old news. You know, the Wii U version just came out. It's old news. So is Brawl. I know why people think Super Smash Bros. Melee is like, you know, I understand why people think it's the best in the series, why they like the physics more than Brawl. I personally don't. My problem with the speed is that sometimes...
It's too fast?
Yeah, it's too fast. That's my problem with it. It's a little too fast.
You don't like characters with fast falling speeds like Fox and Falco?
No, I don't. I mean, don't get me wrong, Melee's not a terrible game. Far from it. It's just that I prefer Brawl, and I prefer Wii U, and I prefer 3D... Well, actually, 3DS is debatable, actually.
3DS is good still.
In terms of gameplay, I prefer 3DS. In terms of content, I obviously prefer Melee.
I prefer Melee's Melee had better quality events than Brawl, in my opinion, because restarting wasn't such a the loading in Brawl was.
Loading times weren't that bad in Brawl.
Yeah, but they especially the masterpieces when you went to load them.
Well, who
That
plays
was
the
terrible.
masterpieces?
Why don't you just? The main reason why they don't play it is either they played the games or the load times are horrendous.
Or it's because the time limits are horrendous.
Well, gee, I'm sorry people hack the game to actually get infinite time.
Just play it on an emulator if you really want to, or buy the game. I don't really get why you need
buy
masterpieces.
Ocarina of Time.
Anyway, we'll get to Brawl when we get to it. Right now, this is about Melee. Super Smash Bros. Melee. I think I prefer the event mode in Brawl just because I think I like some of the events better. Though I will admit some of the final events are like, please stop, don't shake the camera.
Never.
Yeah, right. Never shake the camera.
Never.
Melee does have better final events than Brawl because honestly, Mega Mario isn't really that challenging.
Yeah.
It's
Especially with Pikachu.
I've never been able to beat the final 2 events though. Like I've never been able to beat Master Hand and Crazy Hand in one life. I've never ever been able to beat Giga Bowser. Ganondorf and Mewtwo I can handle. It's just Giga Bowser that's the main threat.
What a surprise.
Yeah, because he takes up so much of the screen.
They're a bunch of level 9 difficulty though, guys. Really.
Yeah.
And
Though
level
Mewtwo-
9
and
is
yet-
not that hard in Melee by any stretch of the imagination.
Melee's computer was pretty pathetic.
Yeah.
Melee's AI wasn't very good.
If only it was.
I will admit.
What about Project M's?
Get to that. One of my favorite moments in Melee was when I was doing an event where I was supposed to protect Peach as Mario from Bowser. I hated that event so much. I hated it so much. Peach just constantly walked into Bowser and got in the way. So what I did was I replayed the event after I beat it, and then I just let Peach get hit so many times. That was so much fun.
I just love it how Yoshi just dies at the beginning of the match sometimes when you're going against giant Yoshi.
Oh.
Have you ever had that happen to you? Because that's really funny, honestly, when it happens. It's really pretty pathetic, honestly.
Anyway, what do you think of the character
Just like
roster?
Sonic
The
King.
character roster is, to many people, one of the most bizarre of the...
It's not very
games.
good, honestly. There are too many clone characters.
I agree. I brought it up in the Smash 3DS demo. I don't like the character roster much.
But Dr. Mario, I do like him better than I do in Smash 4. Although that's for terrible reasons why.
Well, Dr. Mario is the only Mario you should pick.
Exactly.
Because Mario is pointless to pick. I mean, the only reason you would get Mario is if you wanted to play as just Mario, but Dr. Mario is so much better.
I think Dr. Mario was one of my mains in that game.
Dr. Mario is one of my mates in that game too.
Yeah.
He's so much better.
He's superior. He's a superior.
It's just that slight upgrade in strength is just so... It makes a difference.
Like his sports, it's air smash.
Yeah, the only thing he's missing is a spike, and his recovery is worse, but that's about it.
His recovery is worse?
Yeah, his recovery is one of the worst in the game. It's even worse than Mario's.
How?
It's kind of like how it is in Smash 4.
Oh.
So that's...
Is it quite as bad?
It's pretty much the same. But yeah, staying focused to the camera. You might want to keep your face in the camera.
Never.
Never! Alright, fine. I still have your face in the camera, and this is still going online, so... Smash Bros. Melee, I prefer Brawl's gameplay physics. I just prefer the slower gameplay. I can concentrate more with that. But I still think Melee is a fantastic game.
It was also really defense-oriented, like the AI was really defensive.
In Melee?
No, in Brawl, like, you had to play defense, honestly, I found.
Well, that's what other people find. I don't go to tournament stuff like that, so I more focus on...
Which game do you think had the best AI of the Smash series?
Brawl. Well, the best AI of the series, probably Smash 4.
Yeah.
The AI is just so much better.
The AI actually...
Not that it's perfect, but...
Yeah, true, but...
But Melee's AI was pathetic.
Yeah, it's long story short, you're not going to have a lot of
Anyway,
matches with
I guess we should talk about the tournament stuff, like wave dashing, L cancel. Have you ever been able to do that?
I've never attempted it because I haven't gotten to play Melee for a long time.
I have done L canceling, and I...
Well, I know how to do L cancel.
Yeah, L canceling
I
is
do
pretty
that.
simple.
It's pretty easy to do, but...
Yeah, I've done I've done L canceling.
I think I've done it in the original Smash Brothers.
Yeah,
also.
you can do it in the original Smash
like with
Brothers.
Yoshi.
I've done L canceling. I've done dash dancing. But I've never been able to like.
What's dash dancing
Yeah, sure, you
again?
sped up the frames, but now you're. It's like what Johnny said in his what?
Wave dashing?
No, dash dancing.
What's that?
You know, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. That's dash dancing.
Hmm.
I've been able to do that stuff, but I'm not able to follow up with it very well. So I can't do it consistently. I've never been able to do stuff like that. Because I've seen tournament players that play Project M and Melee, and they would murder me. They would destroy you. Kind of like the AI in Project M. But with Super Smash Bros. Melee, it still gave me a good number of hours. I still played a lot of it for when I got it, and you know, it was.
Don't you want to do 15-minute Melee though?
No.
It's the best one.
No. Even you hate that. Thank God they took it out in Smash 4.
It wasn't. Was it in Brawl?
Yeah, it was. It was.
Yeah, it wasn't required for like something. Was
Yeah, it wasn't required for anything.
Did you get anything out of it?
I don't
Even
know.
a
I don't
trophy?
think so. Maybe you got a trophy for it. I don't think you got any like characters.
You didn't get a
though.
stage, I know. Or
Yeah.
yeah.
Anyway, what's your best memory with Melee? Like favorite match that you've ever had, or favorite?
I
moment
never.
with a
I
single
didn't
player?
play. I didn't play competitively. I just played for the single player. So I don't really know. Unlocking everything was pretty nice because I got to have all the stages, all the characters. It was pretty neat to have everything, like all that stuff.
Yeah.
And also the more options stuff. That was nice to have.
And
So I
speaking
never
of getting all the characters, you also finish your story.
I never got all the trophies though because like I didn't really try to go for fast times in Card Smash. I just played them all just to get Game & Watch. And so I never got like the Lon Milk or whatever thing you got for being it really quick. And I never got like the ones for Celebi because my luck sucked. But I tried to get Celebi, but my luck was
I've
too
gotten
bad.
Celebi.
And I did the thing where you go and just spawn a bunch of Pokeballs like in training mode, and I still didn't get them. I just kept spawning a bunch of them in the Pokemon Stadium.
You have terrible luck when it comes to those kinds of Pokemon.
Yes, it does. It sucks. It's really bad.
You're shaking the camera again.
I don't care.
I've gotten them.
Oh well.
Anyway, enough gloating because of that. Maybe it's because I'm an actual Pokemon fan.
No, it's because you're lucky.
I have gotten a shiny Pokemon once. It was a shiny. It was a shiny Scrafty. Anyway, what was the thing I was going to talk about? I was gonna
talk about how great Kirby's in the game, and so
and how Pichu's top tier.
Even the trophy, the trophy tells you.
Pichu's top tier, the shit tier.
No, Peach is obviously the best. Haven't you read the trophy description?
No, I haven't read the trophy description.
Oh, it says he's weaker than Pikachu. It's basically saying he's basically a joke character. Lols.
Pichu was a joke character. I'm not too surprised.
Yeah.
Yeah, Melee's character roster always did bug me though. Mainly the number of clones. Like why Dr. Mario? Even though I like Dr. Mario, why Dr. Mario? Why Pichu?
Why Young Link?
Why Young Link?
I know Ocarina of Time. And
why does Roy?
Especially, it's not for Ocarina of Time. They have him in there. It's because of Majora's Mask.
I know. Majora's Mask. That was where Young Link kind of, that's where Young Link had his starring role, quote unquote. Even though he wasn't Ocarina of Time. Why was Ganondorf a clone of Captain Falcon? I like Ganondorf in Melee, but I don't get why he had to be a clone.
Oh yeah, how about how great Bowser's in the game?
Yeah, Bowser's probably the worst in Melee. He got better in Brawl slightly, and then he got like a huge buff.
Have you ever
Smash
seen
4.
how many videos have you seen of some pro people playing it? Because I've only seen some when I was younger, which were of like Guppy Fish playing as Bowser.
I've seen a couple of them.
Have you heard of Guppy
They're
Fish?
ridiculous.
Have you heard of the player Guppy Fish?
No, I haven't heard of. I heard of Mewtwo King, and I
Yes,
know
I've heard of
Zelda
that.
William plays.
Rosalina's broken. Zelda
Little
Williams.
Mac is broken. You have to make a
You
patch
two-
to nerf him. Sakurai.
This game is the
You
worst game I've
motherfucker.
ever played in my life.
Sakurai.
I'd
First tripping, know this.
rather play Cartoon Network Punch Time Explosion than this pile of
Dog shit.
steaming pile. And I'd take a dirty dump.
Recently, the Angry Video Gamer actually played Melee. It was actually a couple months ago.
Yeah, but it's not an angry video game.
Nerd episode.
Yeah, I never
It's on his
saw. I
channel.
never saw it though because I haven't.
It was
really
pretty
watched his
enjoyable.
videos.
It was pretty enjoyable.
I haven't watched his videos since he's been really the Mike and James role.
Yeah, I've watched a couple of his videos. Anyway, who is your main in Super Smash Bros. Melee?
It's like some of them were like I played this when I was young, so I never I didn't play it when I got older because I got into other games. But and I moved on to playing on the Wii and all that stuff. But my mains were like I wouldn't say which one was my definitive main, but some of them were like Dr. Mario, Ganondorf. I forget really.
My mains were Captain Falcon and Marth, of course, and Dr. Mario. I also backup mains would be like Ganondorf and Link. Link is actually pretty decent in Melee. Not perfect, but he's okay. Yeah,
Perfect.
yeah. He's not perfect like in Smash 4, where he's just amazing. Yeah, finally, Link actually gets the treatment he deserves for being considered
And he
one of the
takes
greatest
the
video game characters.
he takes the
anyway.
shit out of Pit.
Yeah, in the Kid Icarus trailer. Yeah. Anyway, what do you think about the speaking of the characters? When you got all the characters, you got a really good piece. That menu 2.
Yeah.
Yeah. Speaking of that, the soundtrack was fantastic in Melee. There were a lot of great themes.
Like memorable ones were like the Mario Brothers melody, like the one where it's like dude, and then it goes like wow, like it's just a great one. And sorry, Cody.
It's okay.
I'm
keeping it in there, by the way. I know what you're talking about. I love
and-
Peach's Castle's theme. I love.
And I like the temple theme.
Temple theme's great. I'm
because-
glad they brought it back from Peach's
Yeah,
Castle.
it's from Zelda 2, which Cody's obviously he's gonna obviously go and play that game. And
No, I'm not.
he's gonna give it a shot, and
No,
he's gonna
no, I'm
love
not.
it.
No, I'm not.
We should both play that game together.
No. I'm not playing Zelda 2.
No guide.
No, definitely not.
And no downward stabbing for Darkmoon.
I
And
would
minimal
prob-
upgrades. No upgrade run.
No.
If you can even, if that's
how
even
about this?
possible.
How about you play Pokemon and then do a Nuzlocke challenge?
I don't know what that is.
Look it up.
How about you go and play Super Mario RPG and do a level 3 challenge where
I'll
you
play
can-
Super Mario RPG before I play Zelda
The game's
2.
easy, but it's freaking annoying when things are up to luck.
I'd rather play Super
Along with
Mario
the battle
RPG
saving
than
tool.
play.
Well, that game's pretty
Zelda
good,
2.
but it is easy.
I'd rather play Super Mario RPG because it's an RPG and I'm decent at RPGs. Then again, that's not really hard to do. Because RPGs, the one thing with RPGs is that it's difficult. to start.
Strategy.
It's difficult at the start and
Correct.
then it's easy afterwards. Anyway, back to Melee.
Unless
Are
you're
there any
using
other tracks that are
Mario.
memorable?
In Melee, what about the Fountain of Dreams?
Fountain of Dreams were pretty good. My favorite tracks were I did like Peach's Castle. That was a
Giga
really
Bowser's theme I
fun
liked.
theme, which is back in Smash 4, which we actually have played over there.
Giga Bowser's theme.
Giga Bowser's really good. Master Hand's theme is really good. Final Destination is great.
Foxhole.
I love the intro music. The intro music is so epic. And Mute City's really, really awesome too. I like Brawl's
It's been a while since I played the game though, so I can't really say as much.
Yeah. But
Oh yeah, what
Still,
about
Melee's soundtrack is fantastic.
What about Onat? That seems pretty decent.
You mean the do 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 do?
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that theme. I did like that theme a lot.
And Dr. Martin.
Wait.
Some other ones. But there was
Anyway,
some
yes,
stage-
it did cut there. For those of you who are wondering, it did cut there. But what? It doesn't matter. It doesn't
But
matter.
how about the stages in the game? We didn't like.
Yeah, we should go over the stages next. The stages in the game.
A mixed bag at times.
Yeah,
they're, like
you could argue
like
the same thing with
like
Brawl,
some of
though.
the unlockables ones, like the one with Kraid in it, were not good. That one and
You mean
also
Star? Or-
yeah, and I think the Lilacs thing or whatever it is,
Is it the one where it's spinning?
Yes.
I didn't like that stage.
And the one with Star Fox one where I remember it for the one where you had to do the invisible mission in event mode. Like like that stage isn't all that good. You know what I'm talking about?
I think I might.
Like it has two sides on it. It's like that and
It's weird. It's
it
weird.
just sucks.
Oh, is it like the one with the Majora's Mask thing?
No, not that. That's not that's not a real stage. They have trophy stages. I approve of that a bit.
Ah. Should have done more. They should have done that again. Oh, whatever.
Like one with Captain Falcon. Like the memes they've had online.
Show me your moves!
They have a Captain Falcon.
Yes!
That influenced the Captain
Falcon
Falcon.
Punch!
Then, oh yeah, how do you feel about the Majora's Mask stage?
The stage, it's pretty. I actually like the Great Bay Temple. That's what it is.
Ooh, are you gonna get the Majora's Mask 3D game?
Maybe later. After I play Ocarina of Time. 5 years.
I plan on getting that.
Well, I know you do, because you played Ocarina of Time.
Yeah, I only beat it once or twice, I think, so I'm not like very experienced. Part of it is because I don't get to play on my Wii that often because my sister hogs it up.
Netflix. My favorite stage is beside Final Destination and Battlefield. What would be? I guess it would be Temple. That's my
Yeah,
favorite.
Hyrule Temple.
Temple is my favorite stage besides those two because it's big, but not so big that it's a hindrance. It's not like it's not like freaking Newport City. Oh god. Newport City was just way
Brawl.
too big. Yeah, that was
How
a
could
brawl.
you brawl?
How could you brawl? Oh wait, you brawl tripping. Sakurai!
You're worse now than anything I've ever played.
Oh my god, it's like the worst game ever.
I'd rather
Not
play
lie.
Lunchtime Explosion XL Edition.
So what about Icicle Mountain?
I don't hate it as much as other people do.
I like it better than the Donkey Kong stage that's similar to it.
Which Donkey Kong stage?
Jungle Japes, I believe. Or no, not Jungle Japes.
Are you talking
Rumble
about
Falls.
Are you
Rumble
talking about the
Falls.
one where you play the second? Oh, you're talking about the second stage in adventure mode, or should I say third, whatever it is?
The one with the waterfall.
Yeah, that's what you're talking about, where you fight the small Donkey Kongs.
I hate that one so much.
And what do you hate about it?
It just there's obstacles you can't see coming next to the camera, and it's a moving stage, and I tend to not like those kinds of stages. With a few exceptions, I like the Mario Brothers stage, the nighttime one anyway, and I also really liked the some of the new ones in Smash 4 that they brought in, some of them. But I never really liked Icicle Mountain or
Speaking
Rumble
of
Falls.
melee stages, how do you like the Mario Brothers 2 one? They really brought some nostalgia there.
That was the
Well, Birdo and the
that
Pidgeys.
one. Yes, I remember that one. That one was a fun stage. Yeah, Melee has. I also like Fountain of Dreams. That's what it was. That was a really fun stage. And they also, this is the only time they brought back N64 stages, minus Smash Wii U, bringing back one of them for some reason.
And it was the same one that.
It was already brought back in Melee before.
Yeah.
That might have been the only reason why it was brought back.
Okay.
Sadly, no love for Saffron City, though.
Or for Hyrule whatever, the castle. Sucks.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, and they also, in the original Smash Brothers, they made a little one with the same sprites as the original game. Remember Super Mario Brothers stage? That was the last stage you got in the game.
Oh yeah, that one.
It's a
We got
continuation of the
it
trend.
very soon. Yeah, we're at 4 minutes. Alright, shall we end this? Final thoughts. Do you think Melee is better than Brawl or no?
What do you think? Yes.
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 I prefer Brawl. I prefer Brawl. Differing opinions here.
No.
No. Just wait until we commentate on episode 3.
That's not possible.
Anyway, with that said, I'm the Seaman235.
And I was forced here.
Yes, you were forced here. I dragged you here. Anyway,
And it's all over now.
see you for the Brawl video.